Dear Lord, the battle we go through life.
Dear Lord, the battle we go through life.
We ask for a chance is fair.
We ask for a chance is fair.
Chance to equal our strife. Chance to do it there.
Chance to do it there.
We should win.
We should win.
They be by the code.
Be by the code.
Faith and honor held high.
Faith and honor held high.
We should lose.
We should lose.
Stand by the road.
Stand by the road.
Check when it go by.
Check when it go by.
Day by day.
Day by day.
We get better and better.
We get better and better.
So we can't beat.
We can't beat.
Won't beat.
Won't beat.
Well, welcome to Super Bowl Saturday for the 5th grade McKinney Sports Connection Championship game in the Silver Division between the Leopards of Lovejoy and the Horned Frogs of Prosper. Horned Frogs are coached by Mark Cortez, and I know they're excited to be here. This is their second season as a team together and their first opportunity to play for a Super Bowl, and I know they're excited and ready to go today. The Leopards have a great football history, and they've been around, and Coach John Barr has his team ready to go. The Leopards finished the season this year with a 4-3 record and have earned their way into this championship Silver Division game by beating the North Texas Steelers 8-0 2 weeks ago. So I know they're ready and excited about playing today, and they're about to flip to see who gets the football first. And interesting today, there is a breeze, a pretty significant breeze blowing from the north, so I don't know if we'll get to see a lot of passing today. I think that wind will be a factor. The Horned Frogs are here by virtue of a tough first-round game in which they beat the Longhorns 24-12, so I know they're excited to be here. They've each had 2 weeks to prepare for each other, and this is the first meeting of the season between these two teams. So I know that they've watched each other play, but this will be the first time they've been on the field popping. A coin flip has happened, and the Horned Frogs have won the toss and chose to defer. Some coaches choose to defer just to, in my opinion, get a little bit of advantage with respect to this win today. So I think that's a good call to make that deferral choice today. But otherwise, a great day for football. It's a beautiful day, 60-some degrees, great sunshine. So other than the wind, we won't have any impact from weather today. Here we go. I'm excited. At any level, it makes no difference whether it's 2nd grade, 3rd grade, or 4th, 5th, or 6th grade. Championship football and youth sports is just a great day. I've had the privilege to be here before on Super Bowl Saturday, and there is nothing like it. It's just about to kick off. Coaches are pumped. Kids are pumped. So here we go. Good deep kick, easily fielded. Nice little run back. So 1st and 10 for the Leopards from about their own 38.
1st and 10 for the Leopards at their own 38-yard line.
Horned Frogs have play a pretty physical game up front. I'm excited to see how they match up today against the Leopards. Leopards have some pretty significant size up front and come out with kind of a tight single wing formation. Quick dive play that does not pick up any yards, but that's an interesting offense, especially moving against the wind. We'll see how effective it can be.
Down by Jason Jones.
It was about 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for the Leopards.
So the Leopards are saying, we're lining up and we're going to run right at you with a double tight end, full house backfield. And on that play, it was effective. So it is 3rd and 1.
7 makes it 3rd down and 1.
Nice power play to the left. We just standard power play. You put more blockers at the point of attack than there should be tacklers, and you should have positive yards. Same play. It's great coaching, Coach Barr. If they pick positive yards up, run it again. So another handoff to Junior Vaquero for a 1st down. That may just feel like they can run left all day long. We'll see how the Frogs react. Frogs are running a 4-man front, basically a 6-2 defense. Penalty on the play, but exact same play. It looks like the Leopards feel like number 23, Junior Vaquero, is the guy they want to give it to, and they want to run left. So 1st and long, same play. You got to love youth sports. You keep going till they stop it. On that play they did. Picked up probably 3 on the play.
Vaquero on the carry again. This time he's brought down by Jake Turner.
Both teams are substituting, try to keep kids fresh.
2nd down and 12, Leopards.
So 2nd and long needs to be a play the Frogs can make a stop on. Leopards run a counter. Fake number 23 across and hand it to the backside. Nice play, well-designed play. I think that kind of a counter play is very effective in youth sports. Picks up about 6 on the play. We've got 3rd and 6. Early in the game, it's a big stop for the Frogs and a great opportunity for the Leopards to build some momentum while the wind is in their face. It's a great crowd here this morning. A lot of good fan support for both these teams. Handoff to Drew Turner. Short yardage, so here's the first big decision of the game. It is 4th down.
Again, this time he's brought down by Lucas Davenport and Wyatt Shearer.
Tackle on the play by Lucas Davenport. Big defensive end for the Frogs, number 11. Very difficult decision here to punt with this kind of wind. But this game's all about field position, and the Leopards are going for it. Look like some movements, but no flags. Leopards basically have no gain. Turn the ball over on downs. 1st down for the Frogs. I think that's exactly what Coach Cortez was looking for. Get an early stop and get some confidence built. They've got the win. Interesting to see if they can take advantage of it or not. Well, 1st and 10 from their own 47. Now we get to see the Leopards D. Leopards defense gave up 80 points over the course of the season. A tough team. Frogs gave up about 54, so we've got 2 good defensive teams out here today. There's a small loss on the play, but a flag. We'll see what the call is.
Holding is the call against the Horned Frogs.
Holding is never a fun call if you're an offensive lineman. To hear that call, you're thankful they don't call out numbers in youth sports, but that's an unfortunate penalty. Backs them up 10 yards and really gives the Leopards the advantage of being able to clamp down on defense. It is now 1st and 20. having been a coach, you don't have many plays for 1st and 20. So we'll see what the Horned Frogs try to do here. Damon Youngblood's quarterback for the Frogs. Handoff to number 34, Jason Jones. And that's been a good combination for the Frogs this year. Damon Youngblood and Jason Jones both are new additions to the Horned Frog teams this year. Last year, each of them played up in the 5th grade division as 4th graders. And this year decided to drop down. So they've got good experienced kids in the backfield for the Frogs, but on that play, the Leopards had great defense, gain of only 1.
17. Frogs at their own 36.
Great design play, rollout on the fake handoff. Wide open drop by number 11, Lucas Davenport.
Damon Youngblood's pass is intended for number 21, Connor Hansen.
And that is a play that, if you're going to win a Super Bowl, you have to make. Well executed, well designed play. Just dropped the football. Third and 17. Tough call here. Lovejoy does not have a deep safety, so you almost have to throw the football. Same kind of play, design rollout to the weak side. Picks up 7 or 8 yards, so it is 4th and 10 for the Frogs. Good defense by the Leopards.
Youngblood on the carry.
Leopards have 17 suited for this game.
4th and 10 for the Frogs.
Frogs have 18. So it's 4th down. A punt's been declared. Nice wind at the back. This should be a nice positive punt. Well, about a 12-yard punt, and that's where the Leopards will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 45.
Punt recovered at the Leopard 45-yard line by Drew Turner. 1st and 10 Leopards.
All right, let's go. Let's do it, boys. We got one too many. No, we're good. Ready? Here we go. Here we go.
So here goes the Leopards' 2nd series of the day. Still same formation. Looks like they run a little bit unbalanced to the left, which is why they continue to hand off to number 23. And great run by number 23, again to the left side, Junior Vaquero. Looks like they're running unbalanced, and they're just going to pound that left side. The Frogs are going to have to find a way to stop it. So far in the 2nd possession, the Leopards have basically run 2 plays. Junior Vaquero to the left, and 1 counter to the right side. Quarterback's number 5, Lane Droopy. Same play, power left, Junior Vaquero. Pick up about 4 on the play.
Jose Figueroa on the carry, gain of 3.
So it just looks like that's the strategy. We're going to wear the Frogs down on the left side.
Caden Cody on the stop.
The dive play up the middle to number 19, Alec Veal. Pickup of 3 or maybe 3 on the play, so 3rd and about 5.
Gain of about 2.5. Stop on the play by Jake Turner.
So early on in this game, we might want to anticipate 23 to the left side, but they've got unbalanced to the right. Fumbled snap. So that was an interesting formation. They went unbalanced to the right side that time. You know, in youth sports, it's so difficult to react quickly to unbalanced lines. Coaches, it's very difficult for them to see it from the sidelines, and it takes a very astute defensive player to see it, recognize it, and adjust to it before the ball snapped. So a lot of teams like to run that unbalanced line, hustle to the line of scrimmage, and snap it quick to give the defense even less time to make the adjustment. So now they're running unbalanced to the left side. Almost know what's coming, and there it is.
On the carry, he stopped short of the first down by Jake Turner. Turnover on downs, first and 10.
So turnover on downs.
36.
Great job for the Horned Frogs. Leopards are controlling the ball, but consistently picking up a first down or two, but then stalling. So first quarter is nearly over, and there's been very little movement. The ball has stayed between the 35-yard line and the 45-yard line, and that's where the football game's been played. Frogs come out kind of an I formation with two wideouts. Toss to the left, nowhere to go. Great defensive play by the Leopards. And clock's ticking, they likely won't get into the playoff, but the Frogs have to test the Leopards deep. There is no safety in the middle of the field, and they have a strong wind at their back. They have to throw the football. There should be an opportunity if they can get upfield. Second and 12, and there's the end of the first quarter. Score 0-0. It's been a great defensive battle.
That's the end of the first quarter of play. Leopard 0, Prosper Horned Frogs 0. Don't forget, fans, the Goldwater Concession Trailer is open and awaiting your business at the Northeast Gate.
Hey, come on now, let's go! Hey, get back, Lee! Dive, 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 dive! Good job, good job! Let's go, Lee, get back! Boys, watch your foot!
Short gain on the play. 3rd and 10 for the Horned Frogs.
Jason Jones on the carry. He's stopped by Drew Turner. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Frogs.
Grant, be ready!
Big stop here for the Lovejoy Leopards. 3rd and 10, same formation. Out of the gun. Low snap. Damon Youngblood sweep to the right. Gain of probably 4 on the play, which helps set up a reasonable 4th down opportunity. What's Coach going to do here?
Damon Youngblood on the carry for gain of about 4 yards.
Looks like he's going for it.
4th down and 6 Frogs on the 40-yard line.
Fourth and about 6. Didn't pick up a lot of positive yards on the punt last time from this position. Probably a good call here from Coach Cortez. Same formation, 2 wideouts, under center, I formation. A lot of things you can do out of this. Quick, hard dive play, but does not get the traction inside. Great defensive effort from the interior of the Leopards defense. Turns the ball over on downs again. You know, you expect this on a championship Super Bowl game. Defense wins championships. We've always heard that, and we're seeing that here so far today.
And Lane Droopy, turnover on downs, 1st and 10 Leopards.
You know what? If he's doing it, you got to start playing tough. Go, 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 go.
So 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Same double tight end, tight formation. Full house kind of backfield. That time, great defensive play. Interior of the Frogs line.
Jose Vaquera on the carry, stopped by Jake Turner. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9, Leopards.
One more, guys.
Drop back pass. No one's open. Number 5 takes off. Nice run. Number 5, Lane Droop. He puts the finishing touch on his run, which is just a nice thing to see at youth football when kids learn as they're about to be tackled as a running back or quarterback. On that play, for example, they deliver the blow, and number 5 did just that. 3rd and 5 now for the Leopards. It's been a great half for the Leopards from the standpoint that they've got a strong win in their face and they've maintained ball control. So maybe they can open things up a little bit in the second half. Flag on the play, not sure if that's a...
Dead ball foul. False start against the Leopards.
That is a false start. Back them up 5 yards for the Leopards. Puts a little more pressure at 3rd and 9. So without a lot of threat to pass, Horned Frogs can pack it in a little bit. Looks like their linebacker, Brody Bushy, may be coming on a blitz, and there he comes. There's a run blitz. And sometimes that can happen. Great run, number 9. Looks like he is off to the races. Drew Turner on a 42-yard touchdown run. Great pickup, blitz pickup by the Leopards. And that's the adage, you live by the sword and die by the sword. In this case, on a Horned Frogs blitz, number 9 busts through Drew Turner, excuse me. Great run, good speed, good wheels. Nobody touched him. There's a big play here in youth sports, the 2-point extra kick opportunity. Snap, hold, and it's good. It's good. That makes the score 8-0 in favor of the Leopards. So with 4 minutes and 42 seconds left in the second quarter, Leopards are up 8-0. Good spot placement by the Leopards. Unfortunately for them, ball rolls out of bounds, resulting in a penalty. A lot of youth sports teams have different strategies on kickoffs. I personally think that's a great one. Kicking a little bit away from what you would anticipate to be the best returners. Sometimes, unfortunately, though, ball does go out of bounds. Coach Cortez could have the opportunity here to have them re-kick, but instead it's 1st and 10 for the Frogs from their own 38. So same formation from the Frogs. Handoff to number 34, Jason Jones. He is their workhorse. Picks up about 4 on the play. Testing the
Jones on the carry for gain of 4
right
yards.
side of that Leopard defense. It's like number 15 Grant Collier in on the tackle. Second and 6. Handoff again. Jason Jones, nice pickup on the play. Picks up probably 5 yards. It is now 3rd and about 2. Not sure yet. Frogs have picked up enough first downs to really get enough momentum going in this game. They're going no huddle now, playing with a little more pace. Handoff number 34. Again, much like Junior Vaquero, number 34, Jason Jones, is the workhorse coming out of that deep tailback position. First down for the Frogs. I think that's a confidence booster for them. Get a little traction. They've had tough sledding against this tough Leopards team. Leopards are kind of running a 4-down lineman, basically a 6-2 kind of defense. Fake on that rollout again to Damon Youngblood. Running wild, running young. Great read and great throw and catch by the Horned Frogs. Damon Youngblood made that happen on a weak side rollout. Smart enough to read the cornerback. As soon as he leaves that wide receiver alone, comes up to make the tackle, he just dumps it off. Great play by the Frogs. First down from about the 35-yard line.
14 yards on the play. First down, Horned Frogs at the Leopard 36.
Baby, up the field, up the field.
Leopards take a timeout on the play. Scoreboard is showing 6-0, but it's just now been changed. The Leopards are up 8-0. 2:37 left in the first half. This is by far the deepest penetration by this Horned Frog offense. Damon Youngblood under center. That was actually Jason Jones at quarterback on an end around to number 14, Damon Youngblood. Open field running. Great run by number 14, Damon Youngblood. Touchdown, Horned Frogs on an end around reverse.
36 yards on the play. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well-designed play. Number 34 is the workhorse, lined up under quarterback, under center. Damon Youngblood as a wide receiver came around on an end around and just did the rest on his own. There was good penetration by the Leopard defense, but the tackle was missed in the backfield, and that gave Damon all the room he needed. Great play, individual effort by Damon Youngblood. And just to show you how dependent teams can be, Damon Youngblood is now kicking the extra point. Snap, hold, and we have a tie football game, 8-8. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first half. Horned Frogs line up for the kickoff. Last time just kicked it deep down the middle. Same kind of kick here. Gets by number 9. Drew Turner, who scored on a touchdown just a moment ago. Good coverage. That's a good special teams play for youth football. Good deep kick, good coverage. Pins the Leopard Lovejoy team all the way back at their own 23. That's been their worst starting position of the game. So we'll see how urgent they feel like they want to be with 2 minutes and 16 seconds. You know, oftentimes as a coach, it really just comes down to how you do on first down. That'll dictate your strategy for the rest of this 2 minute, 16 seconds in this half. If you pick up good positive yardage, you're inclined to play with some urgency. If you have little yardage, you're inclined to try to chew up the clock. Short dive play, which kind of suggests they want to just let this first half run out, get the win.
Lane Drew beyond the carry.
But the Horned Frogs aren't going to allow it. Timeout. Frogs, that stops the clock with 1 minute and 59 seconds. That'll give Coach Barr a little something to think about. So here we go, 2nd and 10 for the Leopard Lovejoy team. Toss around to number 9. Drew Turner, very short gain. The wind has really started to pick up. You can see the gust now. It would be virtually impossible for this team to throw any kind of a deep pass at all. 3rd and 9, they're taking their time. There is 2 timeouts left for the Frogs. Coach Cortez chooses to let this one run down. Third and 8. Tossed to left side, number 23. Pickup of about 4 on the play. Tackled by number 52, Logan Young. Horned Frogs take a timeout, which is exactly the right thing to do. 4th down and about 3. That'll force a decision from Coach Barr. Either punt the football, and against this wind likely won't pick up much yardage, or go for it. If he goes for it, certainly the Frogs won't have an opportunity to touch the football again for the rest of this half. Big play, first half of this game. 4th and 3 for the Leopards. They need a first down here, or run the risk of giving up more points. So it looks like there's an unbalanced line to the right and some movement. Unfortunately, number 8 came in late, and he just did not seem to know the play. That's an unfortunate penalty for the Leopard team. Backs them up 5 yards. Now that makes Coach Barr's decision even more difficult. 4th and 8. With a minute 13 left in the half and a significant wind in his face, it's virtually impossible to punt here. But that's what he's called. We're going to see a punt into this wind, and that'll give Coach Cortez an opportunity to run maybe 3 plays. See if he can get some more points on the board. Good line drive kick and a great instinctive knockdown by the Horned Frogs.
After the punt, 1st and 10 for the Horned Frogs, their own 48-yard line.
So that's a net pickup of about 15 yards on that punt. Great line drive punt. So 1st and 10 for the Horned Frogs from their own 48 with a minute 6 left. And again, there's no deep safety at all for the Leopards. You just have to think there'd be a streak from a tight end or some kind of play up the middle. Toss left, halfback pass, wide open. Wide open, great youth football play. A halfback pass. Pickup of 25 yards. 1st and 10 for the Horned Frogs at the 25 with 57 seconds left. Another great play design. Coach Cortez getting very creative, try to move the football down the field. The Leopards have a very good defense, but have given up a couple of deep passes on rollouts and now a halfback pass. And that has allowed the Frogs to climb back in this game after being down 8-0. First and 10 for the Frogs. Frogs show the same formation. Rollout pass again. But Damon Youngblood on a keeper, and he will score again. Great individual effort by Damon Youngblood. Unfortunately, there is a flag on the play. We'll see what the call is. Holding against the Frogs. The call was on one of their left side offensive players. As Damon came to their left side, you could see the flag get thrown. Great break for the Leopards. Moves the Frogs back to their own 35 with 45 seconds left in the game and 1 timeout. Still no safety at all back for the Leopards. They're playing those corners one-on-one. Roll out for Damon Youngblood again. Pass is incomplete. That's a great rollout. Damon Youngblood to his right as a right-handed quarterback.
Receiver Damon Youngblood's pass. Jose Vaquera defending on the play.
Good news for the Frogs is that stops the clock. 27 seconds left. Second and forever. So right now, Coach Cortez isn't so much thinking about a first down as he is the end zone. Probably only has time to run 2 or 3 more plays. Frogs stay in their same formation with an I formation, 2 wideouts.
Here it comes, Drew.
Sweep to Damon Youngblood to their left side. Same kind of play before, just a broken field runner. A tough runner. There may be a face mask call on that.
Doug, that's a great effort. Hey, don't stop running when you die. Keep your feet going. Hey,
Waiting for the call. In fact, it is a face mask call against the Leopards. 23 seconds left in the half. If the Frogs can get a score here, that will absolutely give them some momentum going in the second half. And that's a big penalty. That will move the football to the 12-yard line, 13-yard line, and importantly, give them a needed first down. The Leopards need to get good penetration in. There seems to be Damon Youngblood to the left and Damon Youngblood to the right. They've got to keep contained. And the thing about youth football has always been about blocking and tackling. They have got to make tackles here. They've had opportunities to bring number 14 down and simply missed him. Number 44 shaken up on the play. That's Griffin P., who will have to come off the field following that injury timeout. Great time for a little tight end streak pass right up the middle. And a fake reverse. Pickup of about 4 yards. Clock is ticking. 10 seconds left in the half. And they run a spike play that stops the clock with 5 seconds left.
Incomplete.
You know, running a 2-minute drill at any level is difficult. Frogs have done a great job here to keep the ball moving and yet manage the clock. And they are lining up for a field goal. So this would be about a 23-yarder. Great wind, again, coming from the north, so it'll be at the kicker's back. This is about 10 yards farther than a normal extra point kick. Damon Youngblood's shown good leg strength, but we'll see here if he can make a 23-yard field goal with this kind of pressure. No, they pick it up. In fact, they're not going for the field goal. Timeout, Leopards.
Timeout, Leopards. That is their final timeout of the half.
Here we go. This is a big play in this football game. Tough defensive battle. There is an opportunity for points here. Leopards have a chance to make a stand. And they run a basic play. Damon Youngblood Touchdown pass complete. What a great play for the Horned Frogs. Rollout pass to the right. Damian Youngblood has great instincts to run until that quarterback makes a commitment and then chooses to throw the football. Great play, number 14. Puts the Frogs up 14-8. Now Damian Youngblood for the kick. We've got 4 seconds to get that kick off. Kick is good. That puts the Frogs up 16-8 over the Leopards, and that's halftime. It's been a great first half, great defensive struggle, just some fantastic individual plays by both teams.
Winning is not a sometime thing, it's an all-the-time thing. You don't win once in a while, and you don't do things right once in a while. You do them right all the time. Winning is a habit. You gotta play with your heart, with every ounce of fiber in your body. I've never known a man worth his salt who deep down in his heart didn't appreciate the grind, the discipline, and to win, and to win, and to win. It is and always has been an American seal, and that's to be first, regardless of what we do. There's no room for second place. There's only one place, and that's first place. I finished second twice in my time, and I don't ever want to finish second again. But I firmly hold that a man's finest hour, the greatest fulfillment to anything he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lays exhausted on the field of battle, victorious.
Welcome to the second half. I want to introduce my longtime friend Chris Kelly to this prestigious booth, and he's going to share some comments. Big return by number 14 of the Horned Frogs. Was that Damian Youngblood again? I might have missed that number, but still, that's a great confidence booster, Chris, to pick up that kick and get a 15-yard return. So that'll give the Frogs 1st and 10 from the Leopards 48, and now they've got that wind in their face. We'll see if Damian Youngblood is as successful throwing the ball in this half as he was the first half. Frogs open up with a nice run to number 34, Jason Jones, and that's what you want to do. You got to lead. You're into the wind. Hand the ball off to your workhorse, in this case, number 34, Jason Jones. Leopards need to make a stop here. 2nd and about 4. Same formation for the Frogs. Same play, handoff to Jason Jones, who bulls his way forward for another 2 yards. Brings up a 3rd and 2 play from the Leopards 40.
Jason Jones on the carry again. This time it's brought down by Alan Field.
Leopards have basically a 6-2 defense, quarterback sneak, short play. Looks like that's enough for a first down.
Wow, these Frogs are really building a lot of momentum behind them, huh?
Well, they are. You know, the first half they started slow, and they got a couple of, hardly picked up a first down the first couple of series. and got a big pass to Damon Youngblood. I think it was to number 21. I said Lucas Davenport, but I think it was to Connor Hansen. And a big play, and that has really given them some confidence. First and 10. Now here is a switch at quarterback again. This time it's a toss to number 14, Damon Youngblood, and he just makes it happen. He's an electric kiddo when he gets the football.
Mason Sadler on the carry.
That's an 8-yard pickup.
Brought down by number 15, Grant Collier, but there's a flag on the play. Legal procedures to call against the Horned Frogs.
So I missed the flag. It's been a holding call. It's going to make this has been a great drive to open the second half, and that's going to certainly push the Frogs back. That was a nice gainer. So it looks like Jason Jones is under center at quarterback. And there's the toss play to Damon Youngblood again. Pickup of about 4 on the play. And again, that's just what works in youth sports. If something's working, you stick with it. Damon Youngblood right now has got the hot hand.
Absolutely. He's a versatile player, too.
He plays, I think he's a safety for him on D, and he's just got a nose for the football. There's still a flag on the play. I thought that was from the last play, but I'm wrong. That's 2 consecutive flags on the Frogs. Backs them up even farther. I know Coach Cortez. I've known him for a long time, and I got to tell you that he's ready to call a play when you have a lead. Things are a little bit more comfortable, but you look at your playbook, and there's just not a lot of plays for 1st and 30. So we'll see what they dial up here. That is looks like a good hard count. Might have drawn the Leopards off sides. Yep, encroachment on the Leopards. These are, you got to remember sometimes they're just, 10, 11-year-old kids. And the fact is you teach a quarterback a play, but sometimes you're just trying to trick a kid across the line from you, and that's what the Frogs did here. They just went on a hard count and got a couple of the Leopard boys to jump. And I know the Leopards they're anxious to get the football back, and on that play, the Frogs just took advantage of that. So Damon Youngblood under center, hands off to Jason Jones. Nice physical run and great tough tackles. Number 9, Drew Turner again has been all over the field for the Leopards. Great touchdown run and a really physical tackler. Really stepped up and filled that hole.
17 for the Horned Frogs.
2nd down and 17.
2nd and 17. I've not watched this Leopard team before. They're a physical team. Fake handoff to Jason Jones. And this time the Leopards don't miss a tackle. Great sack. Loss of about 7 or 8 yards. Looked like tackle was made again by number 9.
Number 19, Alec Veal.
Number 19, Alec Veal.
Makes it 3rd down for the
See, it's good to be sitting up here with a guy with a younger set of eyes than me. But that's what the Leopards need. They need a stop here. They have got to get the football back. They've given the Frogs a little bit of momentum, but the ball is still at the 50-yard line. There's a toss to Damon Youngblood. Great tackle by number 5, Lane Droopy.
Hey, Garner!
Both these teams, Chris, seem to have some pretty physical kids up front.
Absolutely. And this Leopards defense has done pretty good at the beginning of the second half here.
Yeah, they have. You're exactly right. They started off very shaky, but they've held their ground. Punt by number 14, Damon Youngblood. He just does it all, but a partial block. Great effort by the Leopards to get their hands up. That's just a basic football technique. On a rollout kick, you go with him and keep your hands up.
First and 10 Leopards.
And that paid off. That might have saved them several yards of field position. So we'll see what the Leopards do now. They've got a very significant wind at their back. They're down 16-8. There's 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third period, and they've got to establish themselves. They come out in the same tight, full wishbone formation. And hand off, it looks like to Lee Blaylock. Is that number 16?
Number 15, Grant Collier.
15, 16. A good effort. 4-yard pickup.
Gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7 Leopards.
So number 9, Drew Turner, back in the game. And in these kind of situations, if he's a game breaker, I think you got to start giving the ball to the guy that you know can make a difference. Looks like an unbalanced formation to the right. Drop back pass, open to number 9. Several Horned Frogs back in defense. But I think that's exactly what the Leopards need to do, Chris. They've got the wind at their back. They need to stretch the field just a little bit and try to get the ball to their playmakers.
Some heavy coverage there by the Frogs.
Yeah, good coverage. So third and about, looks like 7 yards. And just as we suggested, great penetration, though, by the Frogs on a rollout. Number 11, Lucas Davenport, making the tackle.
For a loss by Lucas Davenport. Loss of 6 makes it 4th down for the Leopards.
That hasn't worked the last 2 plays for the Leopards, but I still think they need to make that effort. So they rolled out for the pass. They rolled their quarterback to the left side, which is always difficult. It looked like he's a right-handed quarterback, but still, I think that's a good effort. Good punt, but again, a great in this youth football to field those plays. To field a football like that is such a help. In this case, number 34, Jason Jones, catching it in the air. Frogs have a big time of possession advantage in this second half. I think that was a 3 and out, wasn't it, for the Leopards? So,
minute 19 left in the third quarter.
They can get a first down here. Puts a lot of pressure on the Leopard team.
Timeout, Horned Frogs.
Timeout, Frogs.
That's their first timeout of the half.
First and 10 from the Frogs' 46-yard line. End around play that was so successful in the first half to Damon Youngblood again. Sniffed out pretty well by the Leopards this time. There's still a gain of 6. Looks like they line up Damon in that slot and bring him around.
Gain of 5 on the carry by Youngblood.
Good fill and good tackle. Number 23, Junior Vaquero. Leopards are a physical tackling team. I think Cortez is doing a good job to balance, keep them off balance, and not try to play smash mouth football with these guys. 6-man. A lot of guys coming for that's a tough defense to run against. Lovejoy's filling all the gaps on that one. So that's the end of the third quarter. Score is still Frogs 16, Leopards 8. So here we go, start of the fourth quarter. Leopards showing a lot of guys coming up inside. Handoff to number 34, Jason Jones. Pickup of about 4. That will turn the ball back over to the Leopards. That's a good defensive stand by the Leopards. You're down, you need the football back, and you've got to take some chances, Chris. In that case, they were blitzing up every gap and forced Jason Jones into a short yards pickup. So there is just a few seconds ticked off the clock in this fourth quarter. Lovejoy needs some momentum, and there it is. Nice run by number 9, Drew Turner. Nice physical run, got some space, looked like he picked up 8 yards. We'll have to see what these flags are. Oh, and that's a big penalty. That is exactly what the Leopards need, a little boost.
Get them moving down the field.
Get them moving down the field. That'll pick up another 10 yards.
There you go.
That's a 15-yarder. That puts the ball 1st and 10 at the 30. So that's been the Leopards' best field position this half. Nice hard inside run, but only pick up of about 3 or 4 yards. But there's absolutely no reason here Leopards need to panic or step out of character. If they're a smash mouth, run it hard football team, this is where that kind of mentality can pay off. Grind the clock, grind some yards, and get in the end zone. Looks like it's unbalanced to the right side. So we'll see if they run that way. A little uncertainty. No, they run the weak side counter, but not enough blockers there. Very short pickup for number 23, Junior Vaquero.
Jose Vaquero on the carry.
You know, so I don't know. I like the idea of counters, but when it's in the fourth quarter of a championship game, I don't think there's a lot of misdirection. I think at this point, if you're a smash mouth team, dance with the one that brung you. So here, it's exactly what they did here. Fumble on the play. It was a great call and great formation. Who got that ball, Chris?
So let's pick it up. Looks like the Horned Frogs.
Horned Frogs football.
Wow.
Fumble recovered by Nick.
I like the Leopards call. They had the unbalanced line. They were running behind it, giving it to their big dog, Junior Vaquero. Unfortunate for them that they fumbled.
You know, there's still 6 minutes left in football, so decent amount of time to turn it back over.
Plenty of time, you're right. So they need a good stop here. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing a lot of blitzes here again. They're coming with a 7-man front. So if they get past that first line, big run, and that almost happened there.
Who's that? Good run by number 34.
Jason Jones.
Jason Jones.
Jason Jones.
By Grant Collier.
So that's the challenge. If you send that blitz to get penetration, if that running back pops that first line, it's a gainer.
Now for first down.
First down, Frogs. Six-yard pickup. You know, football is all about confidence when you're talking about fifth graders. And right now, the Horned Frogs believe they can win this game. They believe they can run the ball.
This time he stopped by Alec Beal.
And it looks like the Frogs just have the momentum.
2nd and 4.
But we've all been around long enough, haven't we, Chris, that one fumble, one play, this is still a one-score game. Leopards need to make a stop here. It's 2nd and 3.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. Well, the Frogs don't really show a lot of different formations. They're keeping it simple and hand it to their deep tailback.
Ooh, there we go.
Jones on the carry again.
That'll be enough to move those chains.
Another first down for the Frogs.
Gain of 4, first down, Horned Frogs.
Just keep running the ball and chewing up some of that time there.
That is the way you win championships, isn't it? Run the football and play tough defense, and the Frogs have done that so far. So Damon Youngblood now at the tailback takes that inside play. You know, it's interesting. He is not a big guy, but he is not afraid to run inside the tackles as he did on that play. He picked up 3 yards.
By Lane Droopy. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6, Horned Frogs.
Good tackle by Leopards quarterback. Played linebacker on defense, Lane Droopy. You know, you like a quarterback that's physical enough to turn around and play middle linebacker on the other side of the ball. Handoff inside. Is that ball on the ground?
Almost looked like it.
Youngblood on the carry. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Youngblood.
Yeah, it was.
So 3rd and about 7.
3 minute 29. Clock still ticking.
It is almost now or never for the Leopard team. They have got to make a stand, and they've got to get the football back. This is a big, big play in this game. I do not think if it's long yards, the Frogs would go for it. And that's a good play. Handoff to Jason Jones. And he bulls away for a first down. He might have it. That is effort and want to. He's a big physical kid. I said earlier that played 5th grade last year as a 4th grader, and that's paying dividends right now. There's an injured Leopard on the play.
Looks like they're going to spot that about 2 yards short first.
Oh, you're right, Chris. So, all right, what do you do here, Coach?
Coach.
It's 2 minutes and 53 seconds left in the championship game. You're up by a touchdown. It's 4th and 2. Go for it, you punt. And that's number 9. That is Drew Turner. That's a good football player for the Leopards. We hope he returns next play. What you call, Coach? Punt or go for it?
I bet you Cortez is going to go for it.
Championship game. I'll tell you, I'd be putting the ball here. This is a very, very interesting call. Picks it up. He is a superstar. Look for quarterback sneak. That's exactly what they do. Nice pickup.
Jason Jones on the carry.
They've had some decent physical drives, so honestly, to see him go for it like that is, I guess, not
And that's a good point and a smart call by Mark Cortez to put their biggest, toughest running back, number 34, back at quarterback and just run quarterback sneak. Stop us if you can. Leopards now nearly have to get desperate. 1st and 10 with only 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. Toss play to number 14, Damon Youngblood. Another missed tackle. Number 44 had him behind the line of scrimmage, Griffin P. But Damon Youngblood just has a way to make people miss. Pickup of about 4.
2nd and 7, Horned Frogs.
You can start to feel it, can't you?
Jason Jones with the carry this time.
Good tackle by the Leopards, number 20, Aiden Elliott.
Aiden Elliott with the tackle.
That's a timeout, Leopards. One minute and 20 seconds left in this football game. 3rd and 7 from about the 34-yard line. A new formation, a motion play by the Frogs, but still same result. Give it to number 14, Damon Youngblood, and he is in the end zone again. That is a great run by number 14 to pick up 34 yards and ice the game. It was a great effort today by the Leopards. I think they had some momentum early in the first half. They moved the football, but couldn't find the end zone but one time. And today it was all about Damon Youngblood. He scores and he kicks. This one, though, is blocked. So the extra point is no good. The score is 22-8. Frogs over the Leopards. So Damon Youngblood to kick off. Little squibber onside. Quickly covered by number 44, Griffin P. So, you know, this is those interesting moments when the game is decided. And as coaches, and particularly in Coach Barr's spot, we've all been on that, in that position where you know your team on this day came up short, but you love your boys, you encourage them, and you just try to – the message is continue fighting no matter what the scoreboard says. And I hadn't seen this Leopard team before today, and I'm impressed with how physical they were. They're big boys up front.
I tell you, though, to make it to this game, you know, absolutely, they've had to work hard all year, so –
yeah, they finished up the season 4-3 and came on strong. They started off season 1-2, and then went 1-3, and then came back strong to finish up 4-3. So they've been riding a good wave of momentum, and today they just fell short. Another onside kick that does not make it 10 yards, so I think that's going to result in another penalty. But I think your point's well taken. The Leopards have a lot to be proud of. Great season and a great game today. But a lot of credit, too, goes to Coach Cortez and the Frogs. You know, they had a good game plan just to give the ball to their athletes in space. And today, Damon Youngblood made it happen. There's a nice pass. Great pass. Great wind at their back. Good throw by number 5. Lane Droopy. Unfortunately, Junior Vaquero, number 23, just couldn't hold on, but that would have been a nice game.
Lane Droopy's pass intended for Jose Vaquero. Broken up by Wyatt Scherr. Second down and 10.
That stops the clock with 58 seconds left. You know, this is one of those moments you're really not coaching for this game. You're now coaching for next year. And we've seen over the years the evolution of youth sports. And they've got a strong imbalance to the left side. So I'd expect a rollout to the left side. Or some kind of play to the left. And just can't get traction. Good penetration by number 52, Logan Young, and number 18, Caleb Lightfoot. .52 seconds left. Strong unbalanced line again to the left side. You expect nice pass. An open pass. Number.
Oh, there you go.
Great play. Is that number Lane Droopy? Great pass.
Dude,
is that Drew
Turner, number 9?
Drew Turner has had a great game, and unfortunately, I just think they went that strategy a little bit too late. With great wind at their back, now there's a good deep safety in position now for the Frogs. But I think throwing the football. Let's see what happened there. A penalty. That might have been encroachment on the D.
Another deep pass.
There is a touchdown. I'm calling touchdown. That is absolutely great play. That is number 5, Lane Droopy, nicknamed the Hammer, and a great reception by number 23, Junior Vaquero. I think interesting nickname. It applies to him, El Jefe, for the touchdown. It makes the score 22-14. That is a great play, and it's virtually impossible to defend when you have a big receiver like number 23 coming across on a slant-like play. If the pass is there, it is virtually impossible for a linebacker or even a corner to try to cover. So there's no quitting these Leopards. Back to kick is number 23, Junior Vaquero, El Jefe. He deserves this. Touchdown. And the extra point is good.
The extra points attempt is good. Frogs 22, Leopards.
That makes the score 22-16. Anything can happen. We'll expect to see an onside kick here. Coach Cortez has got to be telling his boys right now, cover the football.
Boy, like you said earlier, one big play. One big play right here. An onside kick. All the difference in this game.
We have seen that happen before. And you know, it can go the other way. The right kind of bounce, and it's picked up in the air. If that's fielded clean by the Horned Frogs, that's a touchdown the other way. But that's what makes, again, youth sports so much fun. It's 19 seconds left, and this game is not over. That was a great drive for the Leopards.
McKinney on the kickoff for the Leopards.
So the Frogs have 9 players within 7 yards of that 50-yard line. And you can see how windy it is. The wind keeps blowing the ball off the tee. There's the onside. Ball is knocked down and then covered by the Horned Frogs. Looks like number 9, Mason Sadler, was the first one to make contact with it. Now, with only one timeout for the Leopards, Coach Cortez can just simply kneel here, and he is Super Bowl champion with his Horned Frogs. So under center to Damon Youngblood. Snap and kneel. Timeout by the Leopards. And that is the last time they'll be able to stop the football game from continuing. So we should be looking at our last play of the game. Now here's the fun part of this, Chris, for me, is 14 seconds left. This will be our last play. The jubilation that you get from winning the Super Bowl is just fantastic. And to watch the Frogs get to celebrate, just a great thing. But still our hearts kind of break for the Leopards. You hate to come this far and work this hard and end up with the loss. And that is the game. Today, the Horned Frogs were the better team. Final score is 22-16, Frogs over the Leopards. And congratulations to both teams. A really, I thought,
Great play by both teams.
Great play by both teams today.
Boy, you can just see the energy in those Frogs right now.
So that's 2 Super Bowl trophies in a row for a couple of those kids, Brody Bushey and Logan Young.
Absolutely.
So congratulations to dual championship winners on that team. And you know, I just watching the posture of those kids walking off the field on the other side. You know, the Leopards really fought hard today. They were a big physical team. And they, again, just ran into Damon Youngblood today. So I expect them to really rebound. And if their coaches are anything like most of these coaches, and I'm sure they are, they're all about, hey, next season we get to do this again.
Absolutely.
Well, we want to thank you for enduring this commentary. We have had just a great opportunity here to just call this game, and we just want to again say congratulations to the Leopards for a season-long great effort to come as far as they did, as we mentioned, to be down 1-3 in the season, to come back, finish 4-3, to win their first playoff game, and to come this close today is a real testament to that team. And special congratulations to Mark Cortez and the Horned Frogs to be the Silver Division Super Bowl champion McKinney Sports Connection football